Hey everyone, welcome to Stonewall Collective. This is part 2 of our building AK video. Last video we stopped at installing this GPN stock, handguard, magwell extension, and a beautiful safety as well. So this is where we at the gun. And today is very exciting. We're gonna install a new fully attached handguard. So it comes in this package like that. Look how freaking nice it looks. It comes with 3 different sizes of Picatinny rails. I chose the short version with OD green, and man, this looks so nice and it's gonna look so good on the AK. As always, inside of the package you have the hex keys that you need for the installation, and as well inside of the box you have 3 different Picatinny rails that you can install on both sides or at the bottom if you like to use pick rails. I'm gonna show you how to install this handguard and adjust everything properly on your gun. Okie dokie, let's get to the installation part. So before the installation, make sure to unload your gun, take your bolt carrier group out, remove your gas tube, your old handguard, and have your key open. Now let's move to the actual handguard. There's actually a very simple way to install this. So this screw on the bottom and this screw and similar screws on the other side hold this top portion. So we're gonna unscrew them and fully remove the top. Now inside you already have a torque screw, so take it out. I'm gonna put them somewhere where I don't lose them as well. So as soon as you remove those 4 screws, your gas cover should be able to be removed and you have this top portion. So put this aside for now and let's just deal with the bottom one. Everything is the same as it on any other AK. You have a small screw at the bottom. Let's untie it. You don't have to take it out fully. I did. Alright, so when you remove the gas cover, now what you have to pay attention to is this is your horseshoe key that needs to go inside of the lock, and in the back you have a small opening here that's supposed to go in between your receiver. So I'm gonna show you how that looks right about now, and you kind of adjust it in there. Here we go. So mine sits just right. If it doesn't fit for you, take a file and slowly file away until it perfectly sits in. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the top. We're gonna align this key with the horseshoe that we have inside. Seems to be sitting in just fine. And I'm gonna slightly tap it in so it goes all the way in. And I'm using the rubber mallet so I'm not messing anything up on my handguard or on the actual gun itself. And always remember, if you're gonna end up filing something, make sure to file the parts, not your actual gun, because later you might want to remove the part and the other one that you're gonna put in will not fit. So as you can see, my key is now fully locked. Everything is sitting in place. There is absolutely no movement. Now when you do this, make sure on the right side right here you have a small nut as well that you need to tie. That will just provide additional friction against your gas key so it doesn't move anywhere. And there we go, tie it up. So now your bottom portion is fully installed and it's super easy. Now let's go to the actual fun part. Now take your gas tube, make sure to put old cover out, and the easiest way to do it is put them in a vise and slowly just rotate it around until it goes out. I already did that and I'm just gonna throw mine in. Make sure it's fully seated. All right, that's good to go. So now we're gonna take this part and align it with the holes that we unscrewed. Let's see if it's sitting in. All right, that sits in perfectly. Well, actually, I need to, before I do that, Take your side lever and put it up. Now align the holes. Make sure it's sitting in. It might just be a little too tight on this lever, so I'm gonna unscrew that just to give it a little more space to sit in. There we go. Now this is spring loaded, so you can move this part around to clear any space you need. But I'm good to go. So now take the screws back in, set them where you unscrew them in the first spot. Again, if you're doing it for yourself, add a little bit of blue Loctite. And if you're buying from AKGUYS.com, as you can see in our previous openings, you have some in the package. You don't even have to buy them. Oh, and I forgot just the one on the bottom as well. Don't forget this one. It's very important. That creates tension between the handguard and your AK receiver, making sure that there's absolutely no movement. All right. So now, when this portion is over, as you can see, it looks gorgeous together. Let's figure out how to install this. So, as you can see, it's spring loaded, so it can move up and down. I'm gonna push everything up. Put my carrier in, my spring. All right, now what you want to do is push it up, adjust it. And what you want to make sure when you're installing is make sure that your dust cover actually goes in a little cutout where your old one used to sit. And mine fits just perfect. Now, in the back, this nut allows you to move a little window. I'm going to try to show it to you. Like so. As you can see, the little square, it moves up and down. Now, what you want to make sure is you want to align this square with the back of your spring. That little button that you push to open the dust cover needs to sit in there perfectly. So I'm going to align this first. Push it in, and mine just needs to go a little bit more down. So rotate this key and make sure it sits in. And you can see it clicked in. And now, technically, it already installed and there is limited movement. Move this key to the opposite direction to tie it against the spring, eliminating any movement whatsoever. And this is it. This is the entire installation. If you don't have to file anything, it's super easy to install. It looks gorgeous, and now you have an entire Picatinny tab where you can install your sights or anything you use for UAK and make sure that there is absolutely no zero shift when you shoot or when you open it. We're gonna make sure and test it for you as well. But man, this looks so gorgeous with the safety, with the Mac extension. That is just such a beautiful AK. All right, let's see if we are operational. All right, everything seems to be working correctly. We have our folding stock. Man, what a great looking part. As well, as always, everything is available at AKGUYS.com. And don't forget to use my code MK10 for a 10% off and free shipping. Now we're gonna install one of my favorite hand grips, front hand grip from GPN as well. As you can see, you can adjust this on the go, so you can make this smaller or larger, depending on what you're doing at the moment. And you can adjust it on the fly very easily. So I'm gonna install this on my AK. Oops. For everyone who watched until this moment in the video, we're gonna do a giveaway for you. You have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to AKGUYS.com YouTube channel, to my Instagram and AKGUYS.com Instagram. Every link will be in the description, and just write a comment, I won the giveaway, and the first person who writes the comment, I'm gonna contact you and ship you the side charging from GPN. All right, thank you so much again for watching us. Let's install this and we'll see the final product. We did a review on this hand grip, and I liked it so much I bought it for myself, and I'm gonna use it on my guns now going forward. So let's see kind of where I want it. Probably yeah, the second one will be just right. This is another good part where you want to add a blue Loctite for yourself. Just a little bit. Don't put too much, otherwise you'll never take it off. And sometimes you want to move things around on your guns, and you actually want them to be removable. So I'm going to stick with M-Lock. I don't see any problems with it. All right. Kind of see if that's sitting right where we want it. Oh yeah, that's just perfect. And now you can always adjust it to make it longer. I do prefer the long one as well. Oh, that's nice. So good. And another good part that you get with using this package all together is your side picture is still working properly. So it does not obstruct my using the irons whatsoever. As you can see, we install all the parts and we currently at the range. The biggest thing that we want to test today is with the opening dust cover. When you clean your gun, or you have a malfunction and you lock it back in, will you zero shift? And we at the range today at about maybe 45 yards. We're gonna do a control group. We're gonna show you, we're gonna open the gun up, clean it up, drop it a couple of times, do a normal stuff that you're gonna do with your rifle, and see if there will be any point of shift change. We have a tripod today that we're gonna use to make sure that we take all my issues away and make sure that the gun is grouping to the best of its ability. And after cleaning and opening up and closing it back up, prove you that there is a zero change or there's no zero change. So if you're buying this beautiful, by the way, GPN part with a dust cover and front handguard, you can rely on it and make sure to know that nothing's gonna change your point of aim. Before we start shooting, I wanna show you a quick manual of arms for this dust cover. As you can see, your hinge is spring loaded, so you can actually pull it forward and back so it moves. It goes up just like on your cranks and stays up, allowing you to manipulate within your gun, cleaning it or fixing some malfunctions. Do you see this cutout? This is where your normal dust cover engages with the front lip. You have to do the same here. So pull it up and sit it in that lip. So as you can see, it's not moving and going anywhere anymore. Now come back to the back side of your gun. Pull it and sit it until you hear that click. Now you can see my spring button is clearly visible within the square and it's sitting there properly. So two things that you need to pay attention. A, your front lip is engaged. And B, in the back, your square is within the open area. Now simply rotate the top wheel clockwise to pull it up and engage the mechanism with your spring. It has a great tactile feel. So you'll get to the point where the wheel will no longer move. And as you can see, now your dust cover is secure and it's not going absolutely anywhere. There is literally no movement. All right. We're gonna do a control group. We're gonna do 5 shots and we're gonna show it to you. Then without cutouts or anything like that, we're gonna open it up, drop it a couple of times, move back and forth, and show you the results after a second control group. All right, let's do the shooting. All right, so this is our control group. We know that dust cover is secured. I had my zero verified, and the distance that we are shooting to the target is 34.2 meters. 30 meters is more than enough for you to see any zero shift if something is happening. So She's a gassy girl with the suppressor. All right, well, let's see what the group looks like. I shot a little too fast, but it should be okay. We're not looking for accuracy here. We're gonna look if our point of aim shifts after cleaning it. Oh, so I've shot 5 times. I assume there's at least 4 rounds here, maybe 3. And there's 1 more flyer. So this is probably the best group I ever shot out of this rifle. Of course, it is on the tripod, but hey, give me a little slack, okay? Now, we're gonna go open the dust cover back again, drop it, move it, do whatever you would normally do with the dust cover, lock it back up, and show you if there is any zero shift. And I just want to make sure as well, because if I'm buying it, I want a good product on my AK. And the rounds that we are shooting are regular Polish 7.62. All right, so we're gonna take it out. So let's open her back up. Assuming you're doing some sort of maintenance, right? So we're gonna lock, open it, move it, shake it, do whatever you want. Seat it back in, check the lip, check the back, tighten her again. All right, there is no movement as always. I'm even gonna drop her. Also, don't drop your rifles, please. I know shit happens, but be nice to them. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Everything for the video. All right, so let's put her back in the tripod. Should have more ammo. At least do another group of 4 or 5 rounds. Also, subscribe and follow us everywhere, because 7.62 is expensive. But we'll do anything for you guys. All right. We didn't move the tripod, so tripod is in the same spot as much as we can. All right, let's do another group after we abused our gun for no reason. At least, I think that was about 5 rounds. Yeah. I got 1 more for good measure, it's fine. Nope, I don't. That was exactly 5. All right, well, let's go take a look now and see where we at. Now, a little movement is possible just with me manipulating the gun, but significant difference is what we are trying to look for, or any meaningful one where you no longer be on a silhouette of a person. All right, so from the previous one, we had this group and 1 flyer. Now we had this group within this, and I think this is the new one as well. So as you can see, this is a perfect result. This is what I want to see. I would also want to test this maybe with 100 and 200 yards, where the difference in the group will open up. But even with 35 meters, this did not go anywhere. This is within a normal AK-103 MOA and probably even better than normal. So I'm extremely excited with this results, and it feels very good shooting it. The parts are extremely high quality, as you can see throughout all the videos. So if you want to pick up any of those parts, go to AKGUYS.com. They have the long versions, the short versions, different colors. And of course, never forget, we have the MK10 promo code for you for 10% off and a free shipping. All right, well, 7.62 is expensive, so please follow us along the sides, comment on what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next video.